So it looks like Jaguar Wright might have bitten off a little more than she can chew, because she's just gotten on Beyonce's bad side, and she's now claiming that Beyonce has allegedly put out a hit on her and is allegedly trying to unilife her in case you missed it. Jaguar has been in an overdrive these past couple of weeks, exposing some tantalizing secrets about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Well, y'all know that Beyonce does not play when it comes to her man. So she's immediately went into defense and took legal action against Jaguar. But Jaguar is now claiming that not only did Beyonce do that, but she's also allegedly hired people to unilife her to silence her completely. Y'all, the situation is about to get messy because Jaguar did her thing and pulled up with receipts now. If we're being honest, we all kind of saw this coming because Jaguar has been running her mouth for a long time. Her comments have been outrageous to say the very least, but fans are convinced that there was a lot of truth to what she's saying. A lot of fans expected her to face multiple lawsuits, slander, defamation, cease and desist orders, essentially the kind of legal action that would make it difficult for her in her life. However, according to her bodyguard, Jay-Z chose to avoid illegal confrontation. This happened a couple of months ago before her current situation with Jay-Z's wife Beyonce. But we'll get into that Beyonce drama in a little bit. According to the bodyguard, Jay-Z allegedly planned to have Jaguar jump instead of filing a lawsuit because pursuing a case against her would only draw unwanted attention and raise questions about whether he was trying to Jaguar because of her knowledge of sensitive information. Jay-Z allegedly took it a far more extreme route and attempted to have Jaguar eliminated to keep her quiet, given her history of exposing celebrities, especially the Carters. This latest development couldn't be all that surprising. Let's not forget that Jaguar was the first to call out both Jay-Z and Diddy, from Diddy's questionable business practices to his extreme treatment of women. She didn't even hold back and spill all the details. But Jaguar also did her research on Jay-Z, digging deep into his web of questionable connections within the industry, and including his weird friendship with R. Kelly. She even claimed that Jay-Z allegedly helped cover up some of R. Kelly's more shady activities, and Jaguar stirred the pot further by suggesting that Jay-Z might have been aware of R. Kelly's disturbing behavior long before it became public knowledge, but chose to turn a blind eye because of the bro code. Then there was this infamous scandal involving R. Kelly's allegedly falsifying documents to marry Aaliyah when she was just 15, while he was nearly 30. Despite all that controversy, Jay-Z didn't exactly distance himself from R. Kelly. They continued to collaborate on music and even went on tour together, which raised plenty of eyebrows for obvious reasons.
With R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common. Oh. And then there was a falling out. And that's like it never happened. Whoever talks about best of the both worlds? Best of both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this shit.
Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. This pussy been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years. He's fucking worse.
Jaguar didn't mince words when it came to Jay-Z's shady business dealings either. At one point, she claimed that Jay-Z allegedly betrayed his partner Dame Dash by selling Rockefeller Records behind his back. But here's where it gets even more interesting. According to Jaguar, Aya had feelings for Dame and chose to date him instead of Jay-Z, who was already also romantically interested in her. Well, Jay-Z was reportedly so jealous over this that in an act of rage, he blindsided Damon by suing the label, supposedly to punish him for winning Aaliyah's heart.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he would slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a fuck if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was fucking the girl that didn't want you.
Oh.
Covered me up. 3 a.m. in the morning in a hotel room on the island where she comes from, with no parental supervision. And then she was put on a private plane, a minor, from one country to another, without parental supervision. And she ended up in a boardroom with Mr. Carter, without parental supervision. Y'all got young children, would you just let them go to leave and go to a whole other country with some motherfucking niggas you don't know? Absolutely not. Doing talent shows at 3 a.m.
So you're saying that the rumors are true. There are rumors circulated that Rihanna was actually trafficked here. Are you saying that
Starting to
that's...
sound like it. The daddy showed up till 24 hours later to pick up a $500,000 check for his daughter's ass. Maybe we should look more into that album, Auntie. That album cover was disturbing. A child bride with a crown over her head and blood smeared on her face. I don't know. How don't people see SOSs anymore?
I can't confirm all those details either, but those allegations definitely raise some eyebrows. It adds an intriguing layer to the story of Rihanna's early days with Jay-Z, which has always been a bit of a mystery. At just 16, Rihanna flew from Barbados to the US alone for an audition with Jay-Z and Lil Reed. She impressed them so much that Lil Reed insisted Jay-Z sign her on the spot, recognizing her potential to be a superstar. The narrative is often spun as a heartwarming tale of Jay-Z discovering a raw talent and making late-night push to sign her. But the reality, according to Rihanna, seems far from the fairy tale version. She also claimed that Jay-Z even threatened her during the negotiations, reportedly warning that he might throw her out of his 27th floor office window if she didn't sign the 6-album deal with Def Jam.
Nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it homework.
I did a lot of homework on you this lady.
He said, there are two ways to leave here. Either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce.